Good morning, BFF friends. Today's video is going to be the start, maybe the finish. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but this water got set and we put cows out here before we actually rocked it up and had the dirt settle. And somehow we've gotten a broken something, a pipe, not sure, but we can't leave it on to fill up with the float because it overflows. This mud mess is actually some from the water when we had the mini herd out here, but it's also from the snow. So I'm thinking it might be an easy dig. I'm not sure. Jerry thinks it's broken at the elbow, and just have to be really careful. The point of getting it done now is that we'll be able to separate we need to separate out the mini herd with either the girls staying over there and the boys, beef cows, over here in these two paddocks, or vice versa. But we have to have the water fixed over here because to separate them we'll have to keep this gate closed over here by the barn, which we had previously left open when we had them going back and forth, but it will have to be closed so that we keep them separate. I'm not saying this is the whole problem. However, in digging, I'm digging this back because I didn't know if it was where the elbow part was. I think the elbow part is down here. Down here, you can't see very much, but there is white down here. And this connection came out of the pipe and there's water in this pipe down here. This fits in here, needs to be re-glued. Now, I'm not saying that's totally it, but it is one of several or just one of one. We'll find out when Jerry takes a look out here. So Robert came out here after I went back and had a conversation with both of them. The piece that I found broke off, Robert believes came from a pipe that we had in the dirt as a marker for this area. And we both checked down here on the rim of the piece that fits inside the elbow, and there's nothing chipped or broken. They've determined what they figured. They both figured what happened is that it just didn't get glued and the cows move things around. So I've got to dig a perimeter around this so that he has room to work. Robert has room to work to re-glue this in. And we're kind of needing to do it today because if the weather changes on us, which it can, it's not supposed to, but it can, then we won't have a big muddy mess. And then after I get that cleared out, that area in there cleared out, we know we need to reset this water so that it's level, and we'll get that done, and then we'll bring in buckets of rock that is over here for this purpose, and put an apron around this water so that we don't have a leakage issue. We may have an overflow issue, but it won't be a water pipe leakage. Out here trying to water hole, so it's a little bit better. And we got a pipe deal going to this pipe here is gonna have an elbow and then a longer pipe going out a ways to clear out the dirt stuff that's in the system, and then woo, yeah, like 20 mile winds out here when you get away from the house. Anyway, we're in I don't know, steps 3 or 4. Getting it done today, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't think it would be that long of a process. So our experiment worked. Water came out clear from the turnoff valve, And got a little puddle here, but using this pipe kept it out of the way.
Where's the
and not getting into the hole. And then I also was able to clean up this piece that attaches.
You got a hand shovel right there, Lee?
Shovel's right here.
What the shit? The hand shovel.
Oh, that was my I'm telling you right now, folks, it's 20 to 22 miles an hour of wind blowing on us, but you will not hear that on this video.
Okay, pull that out, Lee. Yeah, it's probably twist and pull at the same time.
I thought you wanted that.
I don't need it now. Okay, push it in a little bit. Okay, right there, right there. Keep going. Okay, that's it.
Not bad, not bad.
No, but I had a place to put water to go.
Yeah.
It's a rag in there.
Yes, there is.
Give me the rag. Or, well, it's gonna spill. It already spilled.
Plumbing stuff.
Okay, put that back on tight so it doesn't spill. Okay, it's dry enough. Get the other glue out.
Yeah, like 2 seconds of wind.
Yep. In a box.
And now the glue.
Not the color I thought it would be.
Well, because it's rain or shine.
Yeah, it's water. It's the water stuff. So slap something down there. Put that in and twist it in there.
How long do we have to wait for it to like?
A little bit. You go ahead and start threading. I'll get the wrench.
Yeah, I think the tub moved a little bit from when it was last connected.
No, it's just it's a metal thing. It's gonna make a difference.
Have to make me straight too.
You can't. No, you can't crank
To
it.
make an adjustment, so we'll come back. Little rock for protection, but we're gonna get a bucket or so of rock out here before we put the mini herd out here, or I should probably send to send somebody's coming out here pretty soon, so get it all ready. And it was technically it was an easy fix, don't you think? Just a little time consuming.
It's always an easy fix.
But it, you know, at least it wasn't. We had to dig up pipe that broke way back down.
Well, we knew it was broken.
Well, someplace, yeah. So anyway, that's
Okay, get some water on it.
all we got for today's video. Thanks for staying with us and watching. And we're gonna go in the house after we get the water filled up and have lunch or take a nap or something. From all of us at Butler Family Farm, thank you and have a great day. Let there be water. Now we just have to be sure there's no leakage, but it's going to take a bit for this to fill up. So we'll check back.
Fill very fast.
Check back. Slowly but surely, its water level is slowly creeping up. Wait to see till it closes off, because if there's a problem, we want to be on top of it instead of after the fact. We want to be proactive. As always, thanks for watching Butler Family Farm. We appreciate you so much. Hope you enjoyed this video and watch for the next one to come out. Have a great day.